Hello, everyone. You've joined me and little me on my extremely cluttered desktop today so that we can do something very stupid. It's learning how to make video games. So I've downloaded, no, not downloaded. I have this Unity course that I've not done yet. I mean, I got to like chapter 2, but it turns out they've completely updated it since the last time I did it. So now we're gonna just like do it again, but better. I think. So yeah, we're gonna learn how to make a video game. And by learn how to make a video game, I mean learn how to make according to this, I'm in the way. Get out of the way, me. Wait, no, that's the other. Hello, little me. So it says here that it's gonna be an obstacle course, a project boost, whatever that is. These are the names of the games too. 5 games and a load of other stuff. So we'll figure it out, I guess. And I'm still a little bit sick, but I'm feeling much better today, and I'm off work tomorrow, so there will be a slightly longer stream tomorrow. Wow. Anyway, let's learn how to make video games, and we're gonna have the biggest me possible today. The AVN game releasing. I'm gonna Google. I can't Google that. You guys can see my Google right now. I don't want you seeing my search history. I'll load up another tab. No, we don't use that either. That's just my search history. What is my search history? Spider-Man. The word slimy. We don't talk about that. Anyway, let's learn how to make a video game. If you guys can hear this, let me know.
Hello and welcome to the course. Good to have you here with us. My name is Rick. I'll be your primary instructor for this course. We'll have a couple of other Game Dev TV instructors join us from time to time, and so you can learn from more than just me, get some different perspectives as we go along.
You, we're not egging me. God damn it. Or Grandma Goo. What do you want to be called? The word slimy is even more appropriate now. There's a software and game development category if you feel so inclined to not. What is it called? What is it called? Game dev story. Game dev company. Game dev software. Okay, it's actually called software and game development. Okay, update. We're done. Okay, thank you very much. Mwah. I just put my mic down on my dice.
5 things I want to cover in this introduction video. The first is that we're regularly updating our content. We're remastering it, as we call it. So usually it means we're working through newer versions of Unity so you get things as up to date as possible. What that means is as you're going through this course, you might get to a point where I say in a video, hey, you've reached the end of the new content. Coming up next is older content we've created. The older content is still fantastic, it's still relevant. It was just created in an older version of Unity, so sometimes the buttons are in a slightly different position or the functionality is tiny bit different, but you can still follow that content, you can still use a...
Also, how's everyone doing today? It's like a big thing. I haven't asked anyone how they're doing today. Is this for a future VR stream? Oh, no. This is... Okay, so I have a channel on my Discord called Game Dev. It's, hang on, I can just, here's my Discord. Here. And I post about all of the stuff I'm doing to do with my, my game I'm making. So, today we're learning how to actually... You got your first final today. How is it your first final if it's your final? That makes no sense. Look, Mom, I'm on TV. Wait, hang on, no, wait. Hang on, where are you? Alright. There you are. I found you. Access is now on TV. Different courses. Yes, I think they updated it.
Later version, so a newer version of Unity, go through that content, no problem. If you have any issues at all, we always recommend that you go and find the exact version of Unity that we were using when we recorded that section, so everything lines up perfectly. And you can do that by going to Unity's website and finding an older version of Unity. My second point
we might be able to
is
skip
that
forward a bit.
we create the course so that absolute beginners won't get lost and won't get stuck. So the course starts off very fundamental, talking about what are statements and what are variables and how to create functions right from the very start of your game development journey. So if you've got a little bit more experience, you might find it a bit slow at the start. Not a problem. The first section or two, if you're looking at it and you're like, this is all very familiar, I'm not learning anything, then you can jump ahead to the third section and you will get a lot more of the meat of what we're doing. Or you can watch through the videos and you can play them in 2 times speed so everything goes a lot quicker and you can catch it as you go. Or you can still follow the content but take on the challenges that we give you.
Zoom!
I really want to acknowledge that if you've got a bit of experience already, things get more advanced in the middle and later sections of this course for sure. There's plenty of content in there for you as well. Third thing I want to say is that we've got 3 goals throughout the course. I want to teach you the fundamentals of C# and programming. I want to teach you Unity, how to get the most out of it. And I want to teach you the fundamentals of game development as well. So I'm trying to mesh that into all of our lectures. In a very dry way. We're trying to have fun here. We're trying to make games, and that will come into a lot of the content that we're teaching. Now, the fourth thing is this section, we're in a very short section, just to download Unity, download Visual Studio Code. I'll give you some input on how to ask questions and get support from our teaching assistants in our community, and to what to do if you get stuck, also how to share what it is that you're creating. And we'll do some just very fundamental things where if you've never touched Unity and you want to have a play around with it, then we're going to do a couple of fun things just to get our hands dirty in Unity and have a play around with it. And the fifth thing I want to point out is I'm really excited about game development. I'm excited to see our community create really cool things. I love seeing someone go from having no idea what's going on into creating something cool that they're really proud of. So I tend to bring a lot of enthusiasm to each of the lectures wherever I can, and I've had...
Alright, so this bit is him just explaining how the course works, which... I know how it works. Like, you can... no, you can't. Hang on, no? Okay, I'm out the way for a sec. It doesn't really get to the stuff that I need to know until, like, part 4 of this section here, so... You know. We're gonna zoom until we get to the bit I need to stop on.
Some people say to me, oh, this guy's just too enthusiastic, and maybe questioning whether it's real or not. It's absolutely real. I love when I see the community sharing. So as you go through this course, please take on the challenges, please share what it is that you come up with, and anytime you're proud, let us know what it is that you've done that you're proud of, because it's so exciting to learn new skills and to get an extra set of expertise when it comes to game development. So, okay, enough of me waffling, let's jump in, get Unity downloaded, and get cracking on with this course.
Mm-hmm. We don't care about the new update content, because we don't care about the old content either.
In this video, we're going to be downloading Unity Hub. I'll be installing Unity 2020.1, and I'll also be downloading Visual Studio Code.
It's already installed.
Go to web browser and search for download Unity.
It's already installed.
Download page. From the download page,
can you guys see that? Okay, it's already installed.
Now I'm going to show you what Unity Hub looks like for context. This is a place where we can manage our installations. I've got just one installation at the moment. It's an older version. I'll install the latest Unity in a moment, and it allows you to manage your project. So it's like a launcher and like a place to manage all things Unity related. So go ahead and download Unity Hub by clicking on the green button and then wait for it to finish its downloading. Obviously, once it is finished, you can just simply click through that process. You've installed things before, I know. So click on the launcher, follow the prompts, install it on your hard drive. Once it's installed, then open up Unity Hub, and you'll be in the same spot that I am at now. So you might need to pause the video while it's downloading, and once it's downloaded, then catch up to me for accessing Unity Hub. Okay, with Unity Hub.
Okay, now we wait because Unity Hub is updating and I don't know where it's gone, so I'm gonna wait for it to show up and then enable it on all my networks because I don't care. Ah, yes, my D drive, the place where everything goes to die. Maybe later. Okay, so they're not using the new version yet. See, I've already done this before. Like, they used to have a program in here called Terminal Hacker, but they don't use that one anymore, so... what's the next step?
Hub open, we need to look for the installs.
Okay, go to installs. Got it. Already have 2 versions installed. Let's go.
Now, they change this around all the time, so the buttons might be in a slightly different spot, but just look for installs, and then we're going to look for
the add button. Got it. Click.
Add option, click on add. My strong advice is never go and download the alpha version. These are going to be buggy and you'll have issues. So look for the latest official releases. They're usually the ones with an F in them. The latest that's available to me right now is Unity 2020.1, so I'll be using that. It's okay for you to use a newer version if you want. Like I say, don't use the alpha. So just click on the version that you find and click on next. And you can see here we're now adding the modules to install. You can install Android build support, WebGL build support. For now, we will install the WebGL build support so that we can create builds that can work on a website, which is cool. I'm going to leave the others blank, and I'm going to turn off Microsoft Visual Studio Community. I'm going to be using Visual Studio Code, which is really similar to Visual Studio Community, but has the advantage we found that it looks the same for PC and Mac users. So if you want, you can use Visual Studio Community, not a problem. But if you want to follow along exactly with me, then you can uncheck that, and in a moment we'll be downloading Visual Studio Code. So once you've done...
I don't have Visual Studio Community. Where is that? You know what, fuck it, we'll just pretend nothing happened. He's unticking anyway, right?
On that, click on done.
Yeah, he is, okay. I've read all of this, I've totally read all of this. And blanks the screen again. And now it's going to install Unity 2020. This was like a company course that you have to finish and pass a single day. Actually, funny you should mention that. It says here, we, top companies, use Udemy Business to build career skills like Apple, Box, Volkswagen, Netflix, Eventbrite. Never fucking heard of these guys before, but like, ugh, Apple. So yeah, your mood is entirely valid there. I totally get what you're saying.
Again, we'll go through the process of installing. I don't believe it asks us where. It just says, right, yo, I'm going to install it wherever Hub is installed. That's cool. It'll take a while to download it, need to install, and go through that process. Now, while it is installing, what I'm going to do is install Visual Studio Code, which will be my editor, or my IDE. And I'm going to explain how these work in just a moment, once we get things downloading. So in your browser, type in download Visual Studio Code, find the website, should be the first one, then you'll see a page like this that will allow us to choose the operating system that's appropriate for us. Click on that and start that process.
How do I know if I have Visual Studio already? I'm pretty sure I already have it.
Downloaded. Yep, mine's starting to download now. Cool. So while Unity and while Visual Studio Code is downloading, I want to show you just something to give you the context if you're new to this. So the two main components we're downloading at the moment are Game Engine. We're using Unity. Other game engines, you've probably heard of Unreal. It's the other big popular one. And we have our integrated development environment. I'm using Visual Studio Code because I found that works better. Like I say, for Mac and PC users, we could use Visual Studio Community. There's a lot of different IDEs out there. You don't have to use a particular one.
You might have to, but yeah, how am I gonna know? Hang on. Let me where is it? One sec. Just hide that for a sec. And then Visual Studio 2007. Is that what I need? I'm gonna assume it's what I need. Or oh god. You know when you open something up and you just go, oh wow, that's laggy. That is really laggy. Exit Visual Studio. Yes, please. That. Oh god. Okay, so I want the newer version. How do I get the newer version? Is there a link to it somewhere? Oh, resources. There we go. Visual Studio Code. Okay. And we're back. Hello. I'm using a computer. Keep. Okay. I love how I don't know what I'm doing. I use the computer every day, mostly to play Final Fantasy at the moment. Oh, everything I can do right now is a visual gag. Okay. Like, I'm pretty sure if I wanted to, I could code everything in Notepad, but I'd need to know how to code it in Notepad, so that wouldn't work, I think. I don't know what I'm doing. Is it obvious yet? Also, I said, you don't have to go pick up that dryer. You can just, like, chill here forever. It's great. Yes. I was hoping I wouldn't have to reinstall anything, but, like, this might take a while. Oh, damn. Sure, I'll put it in my C drive. Yeah, let's make a desktop icon. Why not? Okay. We're nearly there. It's gonna be a while before we can actually do anything. We may actually play some games while we wait. Alright, launch Visual Studio Code. Okay. Right. Okay. Dark theme, high contrast theme. Dark theme. I love how they have a high contrast theme, but it is just dark theme, but ugly. You know? Look at it. I don't know, maybe one's better? Nope, nope, nope. Do not enable that one. Okay, we'll just leave this close in the background. Check Task Manager real quick. Okay, we're all good. Task Manager's fine. Back to the course, I guess.
You know what game engines are, that's why you're here. You want to learn Unity and use it as a visual interface for creating games. There's a whole bunch of code that we get with the game engines, like physics and rendering and audio and a ton of other things that give us a big advantage, a big head start when it comes to making games. Now, IDEs, why we're using those, that's the place that helps us write the code to tell the game engine what to do. And why we use an IDE instead of just writing it in Notepad, for example, writing our code in Notepad. Well, IDEs such as Visual Studio Code give us a whole bunch of tools like auto-completing or color coding or syntax error checking. So if you type something
that's why you don't do it in Notepad.
it already knows a little bit about what we're trying to do and gives us some hints as to what might work and what might not work. And these two relate together by, in our IDE, we will be creating .cs files. So these are the scripts where we save our code into particular files on our hard drive, and then Unity is going to read those files to see what it needs to do in the game. So over in our IDE, we might say, move our player 10 to the right. And we'll save that information in a script as a .cs file, and then Unity will read that script and say, okay, I'll move the player 10, what did I say, 10 something to the right, just as an example. So
10 to the right. That's left. This is right.
Just in case you've only been watching so far, here's the time where I'll remind you of your challenges to download Unity Hub, download the latest Unity.
Yeah, doing your Notepad makes you have to find your own errors on your... Yeah, that's just annoying though, right? Is this done yet? No.
Unity release that you can find. If there's any problems at all, download the version that we are using in this section of the course. I'm using 2020.1. Download Visual Studio Code, and we'll make sure everything works.
It's like learning to ride a bike with no training wheels on a highway. That's how you get yourself murdered. Or at least vehicular manslaughtered.
Probably in the next video where I'll be firing up Unity and Visual Studio Code, and we'll be writing our first bit of code. So, good luck with the download. Hopefully it doesn't take too long for you, and I'll see you in the next lecture.
Okay, introducing Unity. This is the bit we care about. When I finish this.
In this video, I'm going to give you a quick introduction to the interface of Unity, and we're going to throw together a fun little vehicle that I like to call a car. Not that it looks a lot like a car, but it's kind of like a car, and start the process of understanding how game objects and components work within Unity. Okay, let's get started.
I'll be honest, I did do this bit before, and it was really easy, so... A lot of people have written notes here. Okay. So yeah, this bit was really easy. Just, we're waiting for this bit to finish, so while we wait, we're going to play a PlayStation Portable game. Wait a second. That's already open! Okay, I'm just gonna... Right, this is gonna look trippy as hell. Oh, damn it. Oh, motherfucker. Where have they all gone? Alright, I'm gonna... You know, maybe this isn't gonna work. D. It's gonna be in some flat. There we go, there they are. Here are all my games. Okay, found them. Here are all the video games I've stolen off the internet. This is really, really trippy. I'm just gonna put this behind there. And then, like, put this up. Hang on, how can I set this up so you guys can watch the download? There. I think. Yeah. Now we can watch the download. Let's play... Oh, I don't know. Oh, what do we play while we're waiting? Monster Hunter? A&B is swapped. Is there a character save on this version? No, I'm playing the wrong version of Monster Hunter. Okay. Let's load that up again. I did promise this was going to be a weird stream, right? There we go. The HD version. Here we go. We're not actually going to get time to play much. What do you fucking mean? Where are my saves? Okay, now I'm mad. What's going on? Did I accidentally delete them? Oh, God. Okay. Annoying. I'm gonna need to find it myself. System save location. That is not what I wanted. Why doesn't it work? You know, fuck it. It doesn't work. We're just gonna wait. There's something to happen. Is this even... Oh, God. Once a good time to mention, I do not know how to use a computer. Alright, let's just watch the video. Fuck it.
First thing to do is to finish off our installation process. I've got Visual Studio Code that I've downloaded. I need to click on that to start the installation process. As always, accept all the agreements. Don't even read them because that's what us cool kids do. Who knows what it is we're signing our life away to. Just go through the standard process. Click yep, install. That'll start Visual Studio Code installing. So we've got it there so that when we start up Unity, we know how to point it to Visual Studio Code. You might just want to launch it to make sure it all works. Okay, looks like it does work. We'll come back to Visual Studio in a couple of lectures' time, but for now we're going to move on and create ourselves a new project. Jump over to Unity Hub. If you don't have that open, then open up Unity Hub. You can see here my 20.1 installation has successfully arrived. I'm going to click on Projects. Top right, you'll see the New button. If you've got multiple versions of Unity, you can click on the little selector next to it and choose which version you wish to start the project in. If you've only got one version of Unity, then you can just click straight on the New button. So I'm going to choose 2020.1. Got a couple of templates we can select from. We're making a quick little 3D project, and I will rename this to be Experimenting. Not something we're going to keep. We're just playing around in the engine for now. If you want to change the location, you can click the three dots. I'm going to jump back to repos. I'll actually create myself a new folder here. Unity 3D, I'll call this, to reflect the fact we're in the Unity 3D course. Double click on that and then select folder. That will create my experimenting project within my repos Unity 3D folder. Like I say, you can put it in whatever location you like. Just make sure you know where it is so you can find it later on. Click on create and we're creating our first Unity project. I'll just speed up through this portion.
It's just started blacking out the game screen. Why is it doing that? You guys could see this
in this
earlier,
video,
right?
We're going to be downloading Unity Hub. I'll be installing Unity.
What? Why isn't it showing up?
2020.
Are you telling me every single one after that wasn't there? Ugh. How to make screen capture. Show videos. I don't know, that's not right. Oh my god. Okay, so apparently it's a a thing to do with the browser. It has a DRM built into it. Which stops you from screen capturing. So, yeah, we don't get to watch this video. So, are you guys okay with me watching it and then telling you what's happening? Or, because, like, once Unity's loaded, I can actually show Unity and then everything's fine. So, oof. This kind of sucks. I was expecting to actually, like, do something. Because, like, wait, no, I need to do... Oh, is this how this works? I'm missing something. It's like a dash or something? No. Yeah. Hello, Krish. How you doing? We're doing Visual Studio Code today, and I'm learning how to code and how to use Unity, which is not installing. But it's installing C hashtag right now, so we're all good there. And then I can... Okay, Foxy, I'll see you later. Damn, everyone's gone. Max has to go pick up a dryer, and Foxy has to go. Okay, bye-bye. Mwah. Maybe this will install in a second. It's C hashtag now. Okay, so now it's done. I can go back to where I was, and then... It's called C hashtag, shut up. Do I need this? Netcore SDK. Debugging will not be enabled. Get the SDK? Wait. Like that, right? And then, run. I don't want to save it. I just want to run it. Okay. That's... no. I don't know how this works. No, I don't... No. And if you don't want to install all the unneeded cores and libs, just install Visual Studio. This is Visual Studio, right? don't know what any of this means. Maybe. Jason. But I don't care about this. Why is this here? No, I don't want that. I just want... No? What the fuck is this? Is this installed yet? No. Semicolons used as command line syntax, no matter if anything goes after or not. Okay. But like, what do I do? Why is this window here? Just go away. No. I don't... Go away. There we go. What's the difference? Because this course I'm doing says get Visual Studio Code. And you can't see the course because it blacks it out to stop DRM thingies, but like... Because I have this Visual Studio as well. Is this out of date? Do I use this? Get rid of this? I have this. Where is this? Here we go. Okay, wants me to log in again. Yeah, hello Link, I'm using Unity. Or trying to use Unity. It doesn't work. So we're signed in now, so go away. God, I love Unity. I would stay away from most things though. And use it as natural engine. Well, yeah, duh. I'm trying to use it as an engine. I wish I knew how it worked though. Like, these are... Jaw. Okay. It's almost done. It's installing Unity now. I guess I'm supposed to use Unity to run the code I'm writing. Create project fast. I don't know what I'm trying to do. I'm just poking around until something works. Yeah, I want to learn Unity because I have a game I've been making and I want to make it do a thing. I want to make it work. Okay, text file 1. Print. I know how to do this. Hello, world. I'm gonna make this work. It's gonna work. It's the wrong button. There we go. Then play. No. How do you run it? Yeah, I'm trying to make a game. I'm using a course that tells me everything, which you guys can't see, but it's here. And I'm just waiting for Unity to install, which is not done yet. I'm in the SDK. I don't know what any of this means. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Well, Unity uses C#, so... Diddums. Alright, so we're here now, in a project, which doesn't do anything. No? No. Thank you for the cookie. Still not installed. What have I got so far? A blank Visual C++ and a Unity that doesn't install. And then I guess these, which... This is old shit that doesn't work anymore, I guess. I haven't got very far at all. I was hoping this would install quicker so I could get started. Like, what am I actually trying to do? I mean, eventually make this game that I've been developing in a text document into a proper, fully fledged 3D computer video game I can play by myself. Have I tried turning it off and on again? That's not the problem here. It's working, I just don't know how to make it work. Oh my god, hurry the fuck up. I was just gonna mess around with Visual Studio Code or whatever they wanted me to use while I was waiting, but I don't know how. Well, I'll need models or maps later. Right now I want to actually, make things. Yeah, I'm gonna need a step-by-step. Like, I've got a Unity course in the background, right here. Like, you can freaking hear it.
20.1, and
see, look, you can hear him talking.
Visual.
No, it's a turn-based strategy RPG on a hex grid. No, it's not text-based. It's... Well, it won't be when I'm done. No, it's not text-based. The one I'm... Oh my god, you guys. Ugh. Turn-based. Think more of chess with numbers. But yeah, like Civ 6, I guess. I love how you jump to Civ 6 and not Civ 5, the superior version. Was this done yet? How is this not done? It's a huge delay. But yeah, I'm trying to make... Have you ever played Dungeons and Dragons? I'm basically making a D&D. I'm making a D&D. It's not actually D&D, but I'm making a D&D. Or I'm trying to make a D&D. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to learn. I don't even know how this window works. And I'm still sick, apparently. Ugh. A bit like Divinity, but without the moving it around freely, it's going to be very structured on a grid. Most people attach functions to models. What way am I doing it? Wow. Considering I haven't even got Unity installed yet, I'm not. So... But yeah, here's how much disk space I have left. 96 gigabytes and 27 gigabytes. Because I have... what, like 3 MMOs installed, Monster Hunter, my entire Steam library, you know, just everything. So I've got to be really careful where I place things, and I only have like 20 something gigs to work with. And no, I can't get more hard drives because I literally do not have the ports on my computer, or the cables, or the power supply to actually do it. I have an external hard drive, which I keep all of the old backups of my old hard drives in, which is also full. And how is this not done yet? Come on, what even am I installing this on? Okay, it's not that. Like this one is installed in my E drive, and this one is installed in my E drive. So I'm assuming everything is going in my E drive. I'm gonna have to uninstall some Steam games. Like, I checked, and my D drive is like 600 gigabytes of Steam games, and my... I only use Unity 2018. Okay. It's the only one that is stable recently. A test project. Well, I'm not installing another version of Unity, and they're teaching me the latest version. So I'm just gonna do what the people on the internet say for the course that I bought, instead of my brother telling me what to do. Yeah, I think it's bugged too. It's just... Let's just do it again. Why? I'm gonna go in there and get it myself.
Studio Code. First step in the process is go to a web browser and search for download Unity. That will allow you to 20.1 download
You mainly do models with function animations. Fair enough. What does that mean? Okay. That's why it's accidentally barcoded. How are you not done? Okay, I'm gonna do what all clever internet people do and murder it from the task manager, because that never goes wrong, does it? End task. Right. Okay, that didn't kill it at all. That also didn't kill it. Ooh, okay, I just murdered Steam by accident. I misclicked. Oh wait, we're still here though. Okay. There it is. Oh, fuck, come back. Get back here. End task. Got it. Okay, murdered it. Now I can load it up again. Okay, it's installed. Can I run it? I don't know how this works. Alright, next step.
Speed up through this portion. Sometimes it takes a little...
Okay.
Not that it looks a lot like a car, but it's kind of like a car. And start the process of understanding how game objects...
Alright, you guys can't see this, but...
Okay, let's get started. First thing to do is to finish off our installation process. I've got Visual Studio Code that I've downloaded. I need to click on that to start the installation process. As always, accept all the agreements. Don't even read them because that's what our school kids do. Who knows what it is we're signing our life away to. Just go through the standard process. Click yep, install. That'll start Visual Studio Code.
He has me on Discord. Just drop it there.
So we've got it there, so that when we start up Unity, we know how to point it to Visual Studio Code. You might just want to launch it to make sure it all works. Okay, looks like it does work. We'll come back to Visual Studio in a couple of lectures' time, but for now we're going to move on and create ourselves a new project. Jump over to Unity Hub. If you don't have that open, then open up Unity Hub. You can see here my 2020.1 installation has successfully arrived. I'm going to click on Projects. Top right, you'll see the new button. If you've got multiple versions of Unity, you can click on the little selector next to it and choose which version you wish to start the project in. If you've only got one version of Unity, then you can just click straight on the new button. So I'm going to choose 2020.1. Got a couple of templates we can select from. We're making a quick little 3D project, and I will rename this to be Experimenting. Not something we're going to keep. We're just playing around in the engine for now. If you want to change the location, you can click the three dots.
Okay. Just cause messing about, whatever it's called. I can't spell messing about. There we go. Messing about. Create. It appears to be taking longer than usual. Continue to wait. Fuck you too, I guess. Oh, it's not responding. God damn it. Oh? Responding? Do respond, yes. Big chance the install was broken without... Yeah, that might be the case. Oh? Okay. It closed. The mouse is doing the thing. Look at it. You see it, right? The mouse is doing the thing. It stopped doing the thing. Oh. 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 Look guys, it's working. It only took an hour and it's working. 3G project Pog, yeah. We are just gonna like make a car and then call it a day. My Unity is pooping itself. That's fine, don't worry about it. Just check task manager. What's that? Oh, 100%. Yes, please. I wonder what's making my computer shit itself today. I don't even know. 3 apps. Computer dead. Why is it taking so long? Because, computer hate me. Like, I need this open. This is just CPU dead instantly. Where is Unity? Unity's not even using % right now. Takes you 10 minutes. For a final project with like 10 million polys. It's really pooping itself. It's not even loaded yet. How do you even know if it's pooping itself if it's not even loaded? Yeah, I don't even know what the anti-malware service executable is. I want it gone because it's useless and all it does is eat CPU power. Ugh, I own a potato. I literally can't get rid of it. Yeah, I need a new computer. I know. I've been trying to save up for one, but I do not have the funds to buy a new computer. What the fuck is facetracker.exe? Yeah, we're just gonna not touch those. Leave those alone. Ugh. Computer doesn't like being alive. But if we go to here, everything else is smooth sailing. Where's my GPU? That's here. Oh, my GPU isn't even fucking trying. And my CPU is just like, you know what? It is time to die. The best shields leave you oblivious to the arrows. Guess they do, yeah. There we go. The run's fine. There we go. Perfect. And now Unity is all good. And now we can go back to that Chrome thing and it can tell me what to do. I don't think it will, Krish. Honestly, I don't think it will.
I'm going to jump back to repos. I'll actually create myself a new folder here. Unity 3D, I'll call this. To reflect the fact we're in the Unity 3D course, double click on that, and then select folder. That will create my experimenting project within my repos Unity 3D folder. Like I say, you can put it in whatever location you like. Just make sure you know where it is.
It's working.
Click on create. We're creating our first Unity project. I'll just speed up through this portion. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time, particularly on the first time that you create a project. So be patient, and then when it's done, we'll be into Unity. Now what we see here is the default layout for Unity. If yours doesn't look this way, you can jump up to Window and then find Layouts. And click on Default. That will change it back. Just maximize the screen again. That will change it back to the default layout.
Oh. I didn't know what it was before. I didn't check. We're just going to leave it. Next bit.
Areas I want to point out. On our left hierarchy, that's where all our game objects will be shown. At the moment, we've got sample scene. If we open sample scene up, the little arrow selected next to it, you can see we've got two game objects at the moment, the main camera and the directional light. Now, when I click on these in the hierarchy, it highlights them within our scene. You can see this tab just here is scene, and we have our camera. Another thing you'll notice when we click on each of these is our inspector changes. The inspector is the place that gives us all the information about that particular game object, all the things that we can change, and all the components that are on that game object. So this is a game object. The camera is a game object. It lives in our scene, represented in the hierarchy, and it has a number of components. Each time you see this little arrow that opens and closes, these are the different components. So if we close them all up, so they're nice and tidy, transform, camera, and audio.
Wait, where is he looking for that shit? I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Main camera. How do you do components? Go back. It's too OP for me. Brain no worky.
Object. It lives in our scene, represented in the hierarchy, and it has a number of components. Each time you see this little arrow that opens...
Oh, he's on that side of the screen. Okay. He's over here. These are the components. That's its position, its clear flags, its background color, culling mask, everything. Objectional. Oh yeah, okay, that's the perspective. So you can change it to be orthographic perspective. And then one is like straight flat, and one is like an actual camera lens going out. Mickey Mouse. Damn it, Crush, you just say whatever comes out of your fucking mouth. It's great.
These are the different components. So if we close them all up so they're nice and tidy, transform, camera, and audio. This now. I said I was going to close them up, then I open them all up again. These are the components that make up the game camera. Now every game object in our scene will have transform. Transform is the position, the rotation, and the scale. Basically that's where it is in the world, which way it's rotated, and how large it's scaled. If we click on the directional light, you can see that we've got transform. Once again, everything has a transform, the position, rotation, scale, and it has a component which is light. And light has a whole bunch of information on there. For example, intensity, which is how bright our light is. Down in the bottom, you'll see we have the projects tab. You might want to grab the middle, the line down the middle, and give yourself a little bit more real estate here. And if I click on my assets folder, you see I have a scenes folder within that. Click on scenes, you see a sample scene. That's the current scene that we've created, the scene or the level or the world. We've only got one at the moment within our project. So sample scene, up the top left, you'll see experimenting. That's the name of my project. I call it experimenting. Sample scene is the current scene that we're on. And then you'll see a little asterisk down the end that says it's not yet saved. If I do Control S or Command S or go up to File Save, click on that, you'll see the asterisk goes away. Now my scene has been saved to my hard drive. If we want to reinforce that, I'm just going to right click and find Show in Explorer. When I do that, it'll show me that currently within my repos Unity 3D experimenting folders, I have the asset folder, there it is there. Within that is the scenes folder, there it is there. And within this, I have the sample scene that's saved to my hard drive as a Unity scene file. Because there's only a camera and a light in it, it's pretty small. And you'll see that a .meta file has been created as well. That's just a file that Unity creates to store extra information that it's not able to store in the scene file. What I'm going to do is add another thing to my scene, which will make it slightly larger. So I'll right-click in the hierarchy, and we can create a 3D object. Now, I've got a few things here by default that we can create: a cube, a sphere, a cylinder, etc. I'm going to start by creating a cube. When I do that, you'll see that the cube appears in my hierarchy, and it also appears within my scene. Now, we can have a look at this and zoom around a little bit with your middle mouse button. You can pan around the world.
Okay, let's make a cube. Right click, create the object, cube, and then a cube appears in my world. And I can zoom in, and I can pan with the right mouse button, and I can rotate with that button, and that's a select. Okay, Look at that cube. We have a cube in our game, bitches. Let's go. Look at it. It's spawned on the directional light. And that's gonna tell me that the directional light is actually at not 0, 0, but the cube for some reason is. How do I move it? How do I move the cube? That's changing the size of the cube. Oh, I just grab it. Got it. 5 minutes till brain termination. Oh, look, I have a cube in my world, and I can grab the center bit, and it doesn't do anything. Oh. The hyper rectangle, and now we're gonna go up. Wait, what? No, God. Up, down, up, ooh. Up, down. No, okay. 1 second. I think if we go to so this is the Y like 20. There we go. That fixed it. And now the cube is huge. Oh, look at him, he a long boy. Yes. I think if we click on the camera, we can see it. And we need to rotate the camera. I don't know how to actually do that in the scene. I think you hold R. No, R is scale. Is it X? S, C. It's E. E to rotate. So if we rotate the camera, we can now, hopefully, okay, apparently no matter which way I rotate it, it's gonna spin. I can't send it back. Add a dimension to the hyper rectangle to get a hyper cube. I don't know how. So it's what I say it was. E and R. E, R, and T do this. Okay. Spin. It do be kind of spinning though. Okay. We just zero this again. There we go. Okay, next bit of the course.
You hold down Alt and left mouse button. You can.
Oh, left mouse button. Okay, but you can also do that. That's different to right mouse button, right? Okay, no. Alt left mouse button is the same as. Oh, right mouse button is zoom. You have a cube, you can rotate, and you can stack them. Yeah, exactly. You just press a button and it works.
If I hold down just the right mouse button, you can look around from the spot we're in at the moment. You can mouse wheel in and out. You can also hold down Alt and right mouse button to do a cleaner zoom in and out. One thing that I use a lot that's really handy is if you're way off here and you're like, oh goodness me, I've clicked on my cube. Where is the cube in my scene? If you hit the F key, it will focus on that object, and then when you hold it.
I have to focus. Okay, so let's just like fucking disappear. Hang on, how do you pan the camera? Oh, there we go. So let's just disappear the fuck over here and then try to figure out what my cube is. There it is. Apparently I hadn't gone very far. Let's go all the way this way. And then like, okay, don't know where it is anymore. Press F. There we go. Now we're back. Okay. Yes, Unity is a game for kids. As a full-grown adult tries to figure this shit out. Alright, next bit, let's go.
Down Alt and left mouse button and move your mouse around. It'll rotate around that exact object that you've just asked it to focus in on.
Oh. Oh. Okay, I don't see how it's any different from that other thing, but okay.
Very handy. Now we can manipulate this cube, we can change it in a bunch of different ways. You see up in the top left we have a number of icons. If we mouse over the one that's currently highlighted, it's the move tool. If I go to the next one, it's the rotate tool, the scale tool, and the rect tool. These also correspond to keys on your keyboard. So Q for just general old hand tools, so that's moving around the world. W for move, E, R, and T.
That's actually fucking clever. Okay, so the thing's talking about this. I can apparently just go Q, W, E, R, T, Y. Like, just press these. What is this? Move and rotate scale objects. Rotate, scale, move. So you grab the plane and pull it along that plane. Or in my case, you slam it into the ground. Ugh. A full-grown adult. I'm not sure. I'm only 5'5". Go away.
Generally, I always use those keys on my keyboard for easy manipulation. It's very, very rare that I'd actually come up here and click them. So I recommend that you get used to W, E, R, T for changing things around. So if we hit W, you can see that we've got these handles on our game object. These handles relate to the coordinates. The Y is up. You see over in our top left corner, you can see that Y is up, and that's green. Red relates to the X, and blue relates to the Z or the Z. As I rotate around the world, so Alt and left mouse button, you can see that it's rotating the
Yeah.
up in the top right, and it's also rotating for the object. So let's do some manipulation for our object. I'm going to hit R, which will allow me to scale. Now I can scale. If I mouse over the grey cube in the middle, it'll allow me to increase the entirety.
That's the one. This one. Grey cube in middle on scale. It's this one. Just big and small. Big. And now we're gonna clip inside it. Big. Big box go boom. Look how huge he is. He's such a large boy. That's a very wonky looking box in it. Okay, next bit.
I have one of the handles for one of the actions that will allow me to change that particular axis to stretch it or to scale it in that area. Because I'm going to go about making a car, I think. Okay, so this is the first stage of it. I've got one cube. I can rename the cube, so by clicking on it once and then slowly clicking on it a second time, or I guess more accurately, clicking on it once, leaving a delay, and then clicking on it a second time. I'll call this car body. I think I'll call this. So I've renamed my game object.
Okay, we're gonna call mine. Oh, not double click. Click again. The boy. This is the boy. Expect a t-shirt soon.
And you can see over in the inspector, it's renamed car body. Excellent. And now while I've got car body selected, I'm going to hit Control D or Command D on the Mac. And you see it will copy or duplicate car body. I could also go up to Edit and find Duplicate. And you can see it shows us the hotkey next to it that is relevant for your system. Now, where is it, you might say? We've got these two car bodies. Well, one is exactly over the top of the other one. So on car body 1, if I hit W, then it changes to my move tool, and I'll move that up in the air. You can see the second component of the car body. Let's hit R and then scale.
I'm not sure why would you need Unity for a 2D game. It's just fucking easy to write a simple framework and C++. That's the thing. I'm making a game that functionally is two-dimensional, but graphically will be in the third of the dimensions. It'll just look 3D. Like a board game with figurines, I guess. Or more accurately, chess, but with numbers. I'm gonna keep making. Actually, hang on, grab, pull. That's my Google Drive. I legit, shit you not, I actually made a thing. Here it is. Here we go. It's lagging a bit. Chess with stats. I gave every chess piece a special ability, a damage dice, and a health pool, so that. So we could make this in Unity and, like, actually play this. I kind of want to. Like, everyone knows how chess works. It would be good practice for modeling, because I can model chess pieces. And, like, I think this is a really cool way to play chess. So basically, the basic rule set would be you can move, but you can't take a piece. You have to stand next to it and perform an attack. Attacks always hit because I don't want to bother with accuracy and stuff. But, like, everything has health. It has different abilities. I made a thing once, and I'm kind of proud of it, and no one cares. It's okay.
And then W, move it back down on top of the car to create some sort of weird top of the car looking thing. And just to show how the rect transform works, I'm going to hit T, and then that allows us to drag things on their individual sides rather than scaling the whole thing. So, okay, back to W. You know what, I'll rename this part of the car body. I'll rename it by clicking on it twice. Car top. Now.
Okay, let's make our box more cubey. Okay, so I want to scale your size to be... Let's make a robot. I want to make a robot. Just put move. Up a bit. Stick him in a little bit there. There we go. And then scale it. Pull up. I made a very fat robot. Okay. Oh, no, that bit like that. Yeah, okay. And then, get another 2 of these boys. And then get the move tool. And put that one there. And then get another move tool. Put that one there. And then we go back to the scale tool. And we go small, small, shorten. Actually, I can just delete this one. And then duplicate this one. And then go back to the move tool. Put this one here. And then alright, cool, I made Roblox, let's go. Turn the robot face into a reindeer one. If you want a grid game with a look from above. Oh, okay. What's a good example? I know a good example. Images. Okay, so this game here, For the King, is actually one of the big visual designs. Oh, hello, Gingers, how you doing today? And then you fight a funny monkey who makes Godzilla look like a punk bitch. But there's no letters in the chimpanzee alphabet that spell out the words consent form. I've forgotten how to do the quote. But yeah, so the game is functionally 2D most of the time. Like, in the world, it's all top-down stuff. But it is still graphically 3-dimensional. That's the kind of thing I think this game was actually made in Unity. I don't know. I love this game. It's really fun. I played it before. And then you fight a funny monkey who makes Godzilla look like a punk bitch. And there's no letters in the chimpanzee alphabet that spell out the words consent form. We're not doing this again. I'm making that more expensive. Alright, so I've made Roblox. I'm going to give him some legs as well. 1 leg. And 2 leg. Oh, look at my boy. He's so powerful. He has leg. His leg's so tiny. Actually, I think we can do something a little bit more advanced with this. Just grab this and then grab hair and then go, oh. And now he say hello. With this delay, it's no fun. Gotta save it for later. Look at the robot. He say hello. Oh. 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 He's so happy. By advanced, I make robot do hello. Look at robot, he's so happy. Hello, Fast Player. We're learning how to make video games today. I'm not very good at it. Yeah, it really is. And then you fight a funny monkey who makes Godzilla look like a punk bitch, but there's no letters in the chimpanzee alphabet that spell out the words consent form. And then after what feels like 1,000 attempts, you finally beat that fucking monkey. And then it turns out you need 10 gorilla ass cheeks to make your new favorite hat. So you fight him again. And each time you beat him, your hunt will be faster and faster and faster. And it's not just your number that's getting bigger, my friend. It's you, as a hunter, who's getting better. Why is this a thing? And then you fight a funny monkey who makes Godzilla look like a punk bitch, and there's no letters in the chimpanzee alphabet to spell out the words consent form. You guys are the worst. I can't keep this up. One more to go. One more to go. And then you fight a funny monkey. Okay. Not again. No. I don't want to do this anymore. I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. You guys are assholes. I have returned. And then you fight a funny monkey who makes Godzilla look like a punk bitch, and there's no letters in the chimpanzee alphabet that spell out the words consent form. I think that's enough. All of the others aren't valid anymore because you're spamming it. Okay, you've almost killed me. I'm very proud of you. What have I clicked on? What have I clicked on? Okay, I've clicked on that. I'll get it later. Right, next step of the how to play Unity, the video game course. Let's go.
Watching along and doing exactly what I do. I've got a challenge for you, and a little bit of information I'll give you before the challenge is if you right-click and find 3D object, there's a whole bunch of other things that we can add in here as well. For example, cylinders and capsules and spheres. So that's just a little hint for you for this challenge. And anytime you see this green slide with the pause button, this means that we're doing a challenge, and I urge you to go through the challenges each time. So you're not just watching what I'm doing, but you're actually doing and creating your own content. The challenge is using simple shapes, experiment to make some sort of vehicle. So it could be a car, it could be a tank, it could be a rocket ship, whatever you like. Okay, pause the video and take on that challenge now.
Okay, pausing video and taking on that challenge now. I have already made a fucking robot. But let's add a new 3D object, like, I don't know, a quad. Whatever the fuck a quad is. It's a... Oh! Is a quad what I think it is? It's a... It's a singular... Yeah. I don't know how to refund the point. Just watch the stream, you'll get more. Okay, so I think a quad is a... Yeah, it's a flat 2D texture with... Okay, that's not what I need. And then 3D object. Capsule. These are these weird Unity things that people use for, their player models and stuff all the time. So let's give the robot a little capsule. If you know what I'm saying. Make it long. And then I'm a very mature human being. There we go, perfect. Look at that. He's got a tail. Look at that. That's a beautiful tail, my little robot. I'm the last. Okay, let's give him eyes now. Okay, yeah,